Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. To all my returning subscribers, thank you for your support. And to all our viewers and those recently subscribed, thank you and welcome to this channel. So today I'd like to talk about some of the really small gold pieces that I have in my collection. These were released by the Singapore Mint. As you can see in the screen in front of you, I have one right over here. But it's really too far away for you guys to have a good look at it. So let me just bring it closer to the camera. Alright, so this is much better. Now this series of medallions were released by the Singapore Mint between 2003 to 2016, and the particular one that you're looking at was issued in 2012, the Year of the Dragon. This medallion weighs just 1/25 of a troy ounce, and is one of the smaller pieces that I have in my collection. This is not the only piece of gold that I'll be showing you, for during the course of this video, I'll be sharing with you this really tiny piece, which was also issued in 2012. Now this tiny gold medallion weighs just 0.3 of a grams, which is much smaller than the one over here. And as the video progresses, I'll go through each of these medallion one at a time. But before we get into these gold pieces, please leave me a like if you enjoy this sort of content, and don't forget to share and subscribe. So let's get into this. Alright, let me just start with the larger piece. As I mentioned just now, this medallion was minted in 2012, the Year of the Dragon. It is in 4/9 fine gold. It has a weight of 1/25 of a troy ounce, or 1.24 grams, a diameter of 13.92 millimeter, and a thickness of 0.90 millimeter with a fully riveted edge. Here on the obverse, we have Chinese characters in the center, with the first year of the dragon right above, 1952. This is just prior to Singapore's independence. The year of issue of 2012 is right below that. And along the border, we have the word Singapore in the 4 major languages of the country. Punctuated between them, we have the 4 lunar years of the dragon, 1964, 1976, 1988, and 2000. On the reverse, we can see the design of 2 Chinese dragons chasing a flaming pearl in the center. Right above that, we have the logo of the Singapore Mint with the words the Singapore Mint. Just below, we have the symbol of the Singapore lion and the composition of the metal, 1/25 of a troy ounce, 4/9 fine gold. These medallions were sold in a Leuchtturm square capsule, and a number certificate is included. Here's a look at the front of the certificate. And right on the back, you can see the specifications of the medallion, which I went through just now. I'd like to draw your attention to the finish. The medallion is in brilliant uncirculated, and it has an extremely low mintage of 1,388. For the one in my collection, I have number 483. Now, because of the extremely low mintage, these medallions are actually quite collectible, and they hold an extremely high premium on the secondary market. Let's move on now to the smallest gold medallion that was issued in 2012. As you can see, the medallion is carded, and right on the front, we can see a little bit of information along with the specifications. And on the back, we can see the design of 2 Chinese dragons. Now the medallion is really tiny, so let me just zoom in for you. As usual, let me just quickly go through the specifications. These medallions is in brilliant uncirculated. It's minted in 4/9 fine gold. It has a weight of 1/100 troy ounce, or 0.3 grams, a diameter of 7 millimeter, and a thickness of 0.8 millimeter, which unfortunately I can't show you, with a fully riveted edge. On the obverse, we can see the same design as what you saw on the larger medallion. I put a picture of it right over to your left. My apologies for the poor resolution. This is the best that my camera can do. The design on the reverse is also unchanged. as you can see on the image to your left, with the exception that the composition of the metal was not included at the bottom of the medallion. The mintage for these tiny medallions were limited to just 10,000 pieces, and they were typically sold with these very attractive presentation envelope. You will find the medallion inside the envelope, and together they do make a very nice gift. Unfortunately, now for just 0.3 grams of gold, the premium for these medallions are really high, and they are actually quite difficult to find for a good deal. Now, along with these tiny dragon medallions, the Singapore Mint also issued a 2012 dragon coin. Now, this is probably the smallest legal tender gold coin ever issued in Singapore. The Singapore Mint continues the tradition to this day, issuing gold medallion and coins for each lunar year. Although this smaller design was discontinued since 2016. The specifications of the coin is similar to the medallion, so I won't be going through that again. However, the design on the obverse and reverse have changed, so let's just quickly go through that now. Here on the obverse, we have the typical coat of arms design seen on all Singapore coins. This design was done by Christopher Ironside. Right in the center, we can see the coat of arms of Singapore. The year of issue, 2012, right below that. And the word Singapore in the 4 major languages of the country. Here on the reverse, we have a completely different dragon design motif with just a single dragon. And right above, we have the composition of the metal. It now reads 0.3 grams 4 nice fine gold. If you can remember, on the previous medallion, the composition of the metal was not engraved on the medallion. And just below that, we have the face value of the coin, 1 Singapore dollar. Let's now take a quick look at the card. On the front, you can see some information about the coin and the specifications. And you can see that this coin is legal tender by the issuing authority, the Monetary Authority of Singapore. The expected mintage for this coin was 10,000 pieces. However, according to the MAS website, the actual mintage was half of that, just 5,000. On the reverse, we can see the design motif of the dragon on the reverse of the coin, printed on the back of the card. And right below that, we can see the design of 2 dragons. These designs were repeated for all the lunar coins issued between 2003 to 2016. I have a couple here to show you. Here's one from 2004, the year of the rooster. And another one from 2010, the year of the tiger. As with the medallion, the dragon coins were sold with a very attractive presentation envelope. And with the card inside the envelope. Again, this makes a very nice gift. Unfortunately, just like the medallion, these coins are quite difficult to find at a good deal. The premiums for the coins are really high, and right now they are selling on the secondary market just above 100 Singapore dollars. For just 0.3 grams of gold, this is really expensive. However, they are quite collectible and very nice to make a set if you are into lunar coins. Before I end this video, let me just share with you my final thoughts. These gold coins and medallions are really collectible. However, I wouldn't recommend that you invest in them as part of your stacking journey. The premiums on these items here are really high, and I would suggest that you spend your money on regular bullion. You get more weight for your investment rather than just buying this gold. However, if you are into collecting these lunar gold coins and medallion, they do make a very nice set, and if you can find them at a good deal, I recommend that you grab them. As before with all my previous videos, I'm not a financial advisor, and you should consult with one before you make such investment decisions. This video here is just for entertainment purposes. With that, I guess that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at my fractional gold collection. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, don't forget to leave me a like if you have enjoyed this content, and don't forget to hit that share and subscribe buttons down here if you have not done so. As always, from all my friends here, please take care, be safe, and have a nice day.